Hey guys, what's up? It's Lina here, and you probably already know that. I don't know why I keep saying this, but I like to say it because it's my thingy. So, this is a review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and it continued from last week where Rashida was banging up on that door to see what was going on with her mans. And let's just say, she was it took an unexpected turn. When they knock on the door, they put the finger in the peephole so they can't try to look out and see what it is. Erica was all like this, waiting for that door to open. But Ashley was just in there, and then they was like, oh, and it was Ashley, because Ashley got a girlfriend of 2 years. So they're like, oh, okay. And then she was like, well, my bad, I didn't know she was playing for the other team. I didn't know. And then Ashley was like flipping out. Well, she wasn't like flipping out because they did come bust in their room, but she actually let them believe something was kind of happening. So it was like a relationship, a little thing. So she was like, well, you always disrespectful to me, so how am I supposed to know? And she's like, I don't want Kirk, obviously. Why would I want Kirk? But I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, she does have a girlfriend, but I know she probably don't want Kirk, but she might still sleep with him. Maybe to get with the record label to get like better. I don't know. She's still giving me an iffy vibe. Happy was saying since his mom and Ernest gonna get married, he wants to give the Bamster something, and he gave her the keys to his house. And she's like, "Whoa, this is a big step." And he's like, "Yeah, it's a big step for a Skriz naive like me, because we don't just give away keys to houses. That's my heart right there." So now he's like, she said you're gonna have to talk to Erica to fix that, because she's not gonna be happy with this. And he's like, I'm gonna have to go talk to the devil then. He's like, well, I'm gonna try and be civilized and stuff. So they just sent Erica back downstairs. And they was like, she sent her down in the lobby. She was gonna talk to Kirk after all that stuff. And she's like, he was like, I knew she was gay already, because when she brought her girlfriend over here, but he's like, it's nice that it looked like Rashida loved me, so she to come down here. And she flew down here acting like a hood rat and wanted to pop something off, and it was no need to pop nothing off. So it was just like, he thought it was cute and funny. I don't know why, because he's been down this cheating road before. So anyway, but they laughed it off and started kissing, so whatever. But in hot MF management stuff, it was a dream that got off wrong start. So she went to go meet up with Jazzy Faye again. Jazzy Faye was like, I don't want to talk about that Jessica Down girl on here music, but that Fox chick, I would like to talk to her. And Mimi like, yes. So she apologized to him and all that. So now she gonna do some more apologizes for Tiffany and Lord Jesus. So Stevie and Jocelyn was not in this episode. It was in the other episode though. It was in this episode. I'm shocked by what they was doing. And Josh says actions speak louder than words. So he brought Kadia a divorce decree, a finalized divorce decree, which is so that he's divorced from now his wife. So now she's like, okay, well, it might be something might could be different in the future. And he was like, I'm doing a co-parent with Cena. I'm not gonna mess around with that Cena stuff. So Lynn was like, Tony don't thank her and Dad will mix, because she's a force to be reckoned with. So, and she got some big shoes to fill. This is who you pick, don't even. So she knows some clients who left Deb and all that. So then Deb was like, Kalenna was acting Erica again, but she wasn't really acting Erica, because she was asking her questions like, who you worked for last time, the way she was saying it was coming off right, because she was like, I'm big, I'm this, I'm that, I'm getting money in my sleep. Then Deb was like, in her confessionals, this is what I was like too, from what I heard, she was having financial problems, but I don't like to gossip. And she was like, I'm like the best you ever had, whatever. And she's like, whoa, y'all like I got a diamond, I got a bag of garbage. And then Kalenna's like, a bag of garbage? What you talking about, honey? So then she was like, you disrespected me. Dad was like, you disrespected me, and you're going to have to leave about this place and stuff. So now it's coming to be like, you got to leave and all. So Kalenna's like, what happened? So she's like, just leave out my place. We're not working no more together. So she like, I don't know if she was trying to come off arrogant. It looked like she's trying to, but she's hyping herself up too much, because she is kind of having money troubles, and her album hasn't been out, and last time she had a song was like in Diddy Dirty Money, so she needs to like chill on that note, okay? Scrappy went to go talk to Erica, and they was actually civilized. They said some stuff that she's like, I just need the money and all that, and they were civilized, so that's nice that they getting along, because it's almost their kids' Imani's birthday, so they had to get along for the party and all that, so it was pretty nice to see that someone was getting along this episode. Mimi went to go talk to Tiffany. And she told Tiffany about the whole Jazzy Faye thing and all that. And she said Mimi sure knows how to butter up a situation. So she said she ain't really gonna go through the management thing with Mimi, but she does need that Stevie J song and for her mixtape. So Mimi was like, I didn't know my baby that was so high in demand. Jessica wants some, Stevie wants some. Tiffany wants him. Oh, I didn't know. I gave her Jazzy Faye, she wants Stevie. So they'll probably try to work something with Jazzy Faye, but she's not gonna go and work with Mimi just yet. So she had some time to cool off, and Kirk asked her if she could attend Ashley's photo shoot. And so she did. So she said she couldn't have her artist looking all messed up and stuff. So she wouldn't help her and all that. So then Ashley Nicole was like, I have a tough hysteria because her mom died past 5 years ago. I'm so sorry about that. Due to a suicide. So she actually said that she really haven't had a female figure in her life that she can like relate to and all that. So she just asked Rashida, maybe I can look up to you or something, and maybe we could be like, like look up. So she got somebody to look up to, because she said it might not seem, I respect Rashida, and I might not show it, but that's just how she is. So she's just trying to give Rashida a little more backstory how she is and why she act the way she act. But so what's the Rashida was like, okay, that's cool, it's family time with Cena and Jock, and they at this daycare center and with their kids, and she's like, hopefully he comes to his senses and come to his family. But no, he says we gotta go. We can't be in a committed relationship right now. So she's like, whoa, you could run back to Katie now. So now she's upset, and she's like, we about to have a problem and stuff. So he was like, she needs to stop jumping bed to bed. And he's like, I'm not gonna be jumping bed to bed. I'm about to try my hand with KD. She hit him. She keep hitting him. So then she started cursing and stuff. And he was like, it's children around. You need to stop. So she keep trying to hit him. And then she was like, F you. Then he was like, okay, I'm gonna be the bigger man and just leave because there's children around. We can't do this out here. So he like, you tripping and stuff. He went and got Jessica to meet up with Jermaine Dupri. I don't know how. I missed that part. I missed the first part, but they meet up with Jermaine Dupri. And he's like, I heard you a little messy something. You starting stuff. So she played her song. Jessica played her song Disrespectful for him. And he was listening to it and all that. So he was like, you got something for us? Like a track? And he's like, I don't be having beats laying around. Then he was like, I have to make them for the person. But he gave them some advice and stuff. So when they left, Jessica was like, even though he didn't have a song for me, it's good to know that he liked my stuff. And that, he gave her some advice, because, Jermaine Dupri, he's like a producer and stuff. He's like, the song sound like some stripper fight song. It actually do. That's what he said. It sound like. And he's like, you cool though. And then Mimi was like, if you want, you can get your lawyers, we can do this whole management thing full time. So Jessica was, while Jessica was talking, Mimi was pulling away the strands of Jessica's hair, because it looked like it was like, you could see the strands like flying, because it was a head light up top, and it was flying. And she was like pulling the strands out of Jessica's face. And I'm like, Stevie much? That's what Stevie was doing when he was patting Johnson's nose and wiping the sweat away. So that was really weird. At the club, working at the club, and then Rashida came, and so they was talking and stuff. And Kalenna was telling Rashida how she's gonna be a supportive wife and all that, Tony and all that. So then she telling about the whole Deb situation. While she's telling about the Deb situation, this person in all white, it was like a nice outfit with nice long curly hair, come out with an umbrella coming in their face, and she come in, she's like, hello, and it's Tammy Rivera, it's Tammy Rivera, and she like, what's up? I heard you talking about Deb and all that, and she's like, when I heard that somebody was snapping off at my mother-in-law, that's fam, and me and Waka are very protective of our family. So, they start popping up, Kalenna like, no, this is none of your business. She told her everything what happened. She's like, this is none of your business. This is between me and her. That's why I asked every manager. That's what, I guess what she asked her was what she was supposed to ask her like a manager, like every manager. But the way she came off was kind of arrogant a little bit. So she's like, I was on a awards tour, and then Tammy was like, when? She's like, dirty money. And she's like, oh. And I was like, yeah, that was kind of like 3 or 4 years ago maybe, but okay. So then they get on each other's face and stuff, and it's like, don't do this. So then Rashida was like, it sounded like Kalenna was dissing Deb, and Tammy's right, that is your family. You supposed to protect your fam. So I don't know who's Rashida's side on, but so they was all like in each other's face and all that, all snappy. That was the end, and next week, Rashida's turned on Kalenna, because I guess Tammy told Rashida something about Kalenna telling something bad about Rashida, and it's about to go down with KD and Cena, and Cena's meeting up with Carly, and they got a plan. I'm so tired of this. Carly needs to stay out of this. She's done with Jock. She needs to stop with that Jock mess. Cena being all like, hey, what's up, Carly? That's how she freaking is. Like, no, don't get all messy and stuff. Like, Jesus, I can't wait for next week though. That's what you said at the end of every, and he's like, oh, they all silly. But then you go watch next week. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video. Like, share, subscribe, comment to the video. Send it around. Send it around to Cinnamon Lisa Scott Young. Stuff's in the description below. Follow me on social media in the description below. And let's see what happened next week and see who gets into the tussle. And if Tammy Kalenna actually throw the first punch. Versatility with style. I don't know if you can see, but versatility with style. Peace out.